we are going to make a pizza dinner tonight. To make the pizza dinner tonight, we are going to make our own pizza base. So that is the plain flour, and then we have the other ingredient, and also the semolina, coarse semolina, and also the sugar, yeast, salt, and oil. And this one is the warm water. And now we are going to do is, with the warm water, we are going to add the yeast. So 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon of yeast into the warm water, and then we will mix them. And also we are going to add the 1 teaspoon of sugar, and so let it leave it for 5 minutes. Then then we will be using that later. Now we got 1 cup of plain flour, and then we are also going to add the semolina, also the half a cup of semolina, and so this all part and parcel of making the very delicious pizza base. And we are adding the salt now, and adding the salt, we will mix them. And once you mix that, now we are going to add the 1 teaspoon of 1 tablespoon of oil into it. Mind you that I'm taking only video, so my wife is making and she rule the world. So now we are making mix with the oil, and this will part and parcel of making that pizza base. And then what we do is, we are now adding that yeast and the sugar water. So then we will add little by little and make it like a dough. We are not using much to make the pizza dough, because we are making a pizza for 2 people today. No grandchildren, no children, so only me and my wife going to have this vegetarian pizza. Got a lot of mushroom and other vegetables that we will be using. That now you can see that how easy it is making your own pizza dough. Very basic and very easy. And yes, make your own dough. It will be much tastier, and you have the total control of what is going on in making the pizza dough. So one thing you can see that my wife is using a spoon to make that kneading, because of it is possible because of the less amount of the dough that we are making it, and so kneading and rolling is taking, or bowling is taking place reasonably well. And did the kneading with the spoon. Now we add a little bit of oil onto it, and little bit of pressing and bowling and kneading with the hand, because the hand is always the best tool when you come to the cooking and eating. And so at the pizza dough that we have made it, and what we are going to do is, we are going to cover with cling wrap and leave it for 1 hour. So you can see the the size of the dough that we have made it now, and then the 1 hour time that we will see that will be raised, and that is the basic dough making. The pizza base has been ideally raised. You don't want the pizza base to raise too much, so that's ideal size, so that you can make a pizza dough nicely. And these are the ingredients that we will be using it: onion, tomato, shiitake mushroom, and red capsicum, tomato paste, and cheddar cheese and the mozzarella cheese together. So all in all, these are the basic ingredients that we'll be using to make our vegetarian pizza dinner tonight. Basically what we are doing here is we are slicing the red capsicum, and we are also slicing the onion to small pieces, and you can reasonably leave it in a little bit of bigger pieces than usually used up for cooking the curries. Then we are also going to slice the mushroom. So we will let the shiitake mushroom, that's a dried mushroom that we have put it in the hot water, and they have so we are take out all the water from it, otherwise it will add more water to the. So we are cutting the shiitake mushroom, and so cut them into slices, and also we slicing the mushroom is very important, so that they can reasonably. I'm just tasting the shiitake mushroom. It tastes good. Little bit watery. Maybe we may be adding little bit of more salt to the. So then once you cut the mushroom, then we will be cutting the tomato. That's tomato from our home garden, so we need to be mindful of the fact that there may be the worm inside or the insects. So we need to check that one, whether any damage to by the fruit fly. We have a serious problem with the fruit fly. The fruit fly eat our tomatoes and they lay the egg inside, and after some time you get the so you need to protect the tomato fruit, and that fruit look very very clean. There's no damage of the insects. So and that's one of the different unique type tomato. We will be taking a seeds of that from that, and so that is the basic ingredient that we have prepared for the to as a topping for our pizza tonight. Part of that making the pizza, once you make a homemade base, you need to cook the pizza base before placing the topping. So we are preheating the oven for it. So we are taking the dough now, and so you can see that we are a little bit shaping up, and so that so look at that, the way we are making a thin pizza base, and making a little bit around. This is part and parcel of pre-cooking the pizza base, so that the pizza base will be cooked. Then once you put the topping on that, then you don't need to cook a longer time. So you can see that we are using the pizza tray, baking tray, and just made it round. I think that's nearly round enough. So so this is we like this dough because the semolina, and the semolina had a very crunchy, crispy taste to the pizza base. The pizza base has been cooked now, pre-cooked now. You can see that how the pizza base is, you can see the light brown around the edge. We wanted to make a thin crust, and then it cooked reasonably well. And so we are going to start with apply the tomato paste, and so just to pour it around it. So tomato base is the go on the base as a so we just like a kindergarten painting, so just go around it, and make it so that look great. So that then there's no we will be adding the cheese, half the cheese at the bottom, because we want the other topping is cook on the stick to the cheese. So we will be adding nearly half the, now it look like becoming like a real pizza. So just to remind again, what we are making is a vegetarian pizza, and now we are applying capsicum around it, just around and around. There is no logical rule to to put it, and put whatever way you want it, and now we are adding the onion. We love the onion to the pizza, And now you can see how we are building up one by one. And so now we are applying the topping with the shiitake mushroom. This is of course the dry mushroom that we use a lot. Soak it in the water, then they become very nice and very, very tasty. And we are adding a little bit of salt around it so that the mushroom will be a little bit of salty. Then see, looking at that, we are adding a little bit of pepper, cracked pepper. So we want the vegetarian pizza need to be very colorful, and we are placing the homegrown and tomato. This is from our garden, very juicy, very nice, very tasty. And I have found that it's very, very, very tasty and different type of tomato that we had. And this is the gourmet tomato. So we are adding everything. Now we are going to put some more cheese on the top of it. So now see the difference between the homemade pizza and the commercial other pizza. We can do whatever we want to do in terms of the topping, and we add a lot of topping, and they are reasonably very good topping. Now we are adding the olives. This olive that we made it at home, nearly that finishing. So now we can't wait to get the fresh green olives to start all over again. So that's very, very nice because we made it at home. And that's the end of the topping, and we will be we have preheated the oven, so we will be putting that in the 200 for 10 minutes. So here you go, ready for the vegetarian pizza. Now we are going to bake it. Now the pizza is being ready, and cutting is a real challenge, especially when it is hot, and need to be very, very careful. And also on this way, oops, so I can see how that yeah, you can see that very nice very nicely cut pizza. And also I'm going to take a plate with. So that's real. See, look at that. Yeah, look at the cheese. It's just cascading down. That's the way the real pizza is supposed to be. And now I transfer before it drop. and I transfer to my dinner plate. That is my, pizza. Very nice piece of aromatic pizza. I don't want to put it in the mouth now because it's very, very hot. It may end up with the plaster, so I may not be able to talk to you tomorrow. And very aromatic, very nice, and homemade pizza. And thank you very much for watching this, the whole process of watching that pizza making. We presented to you for your benefit so that you can make it. Making the pizza is very easy. You can do it your way. That's the way to the taste. Thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate your subscription to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Now the pizza has been cooled enough so that I can bite the way I wanted to bite it. I like to eat the pizza like this. Sorry, the cheese is sticking to my mouth. Very nice, very tasty vegetarian pizza, and I will encourage you to try this pizza at your home. Very easy, very simple, and with the very few topping, and the toppings are easily available. You don't need to be really fancy, and you can make it. Thank you very much for watching this whole process of the pizza making. Start from the beginning to the end of the bite. I appreciate your subscription to our YouTube channel. Keep watching. Your watching is very important to us. Thank you.